Hey guys, this is SB and welcome back today to another video on the second channel, and today I'm going to do a Q&A because I said I would on SB Sundays the other day. So here I am. I'm going to go through all these questions that I didn't answer. Well, some of them I can't do every single one, and just answer them. Make sure to leave a like. It'd be much appreciated if you want to see me do more of these and answer loads more of you guys' questions. And yeah, the best thing about this as well is because it's on the second channel, I don't have to edit it loads or anything. I'm just going to literally just go through it almost uncut, really. So yeah, it won't quite be to the standard of like an SB Sundays on the main channel, but hopefully you guys enjoy it and learn something new. So first of all, Dead Rocket, this is like the first question I actually got asked on it. So he said, what is your favorite sport and why? I would say my favorite sport is, I mean, I really like playing football. That's like pretty cliche, or soccer if you're American. I just enjoy playing it. I've played it for a long time, but also it's like a little miscellaneous sport. I like snooker. You may not even know what that is, but I enjoy playing that. I used to play it all the time. Don't play as much now. Enjoy watching it as well. So there you go. They're my two like favorite sports. Well, I like tennis and basketball and loads of other stuff as well. So I'm quite a sporty person, really. So Landon MC fan says, SB737, how did you get your name? So this is a question that I get a lot. What does SB737 stand for? How did you get your name? Why did you choose 737? A lot of these things. So the answer to this question is, and I'm probably going to say this in future Q&As and stuff like that, I can just tell because I need to emphasize it so people know where to find the answer to these things. But yeah, so basically, I used to do Sonic videos, as you well know, so I used to be called Sonic Boom 737. So I used to just be called, I typed in to do a YouTube name, you know, and back in those days, you couldn't have anything you wanted. It had to be different to everybody else. It had to be unique. So I typed in Sonic Boom, and it was like, that's already been taken. So I was like, okay, well, what can I put in instead? And it was like, it gave me these suggestions. It was like, you know, Boom Sonic 21 and Sonic Boom 721 or something like that, and then one was Sonic Boom 737. I was like, that has a bit of a ring to it, I like that. So I just went, yeah, Sonic Boom 737. And then many years later, I just basically was like, Sonic Boom 737 is great if you just do Sonic. But I was getting to that point on YouTube where I wanted to kind of move away from just Sonic and do other games and try and I just wanted to try and grow the channel, and I felt like playing other games was what needed to be done to do that, really. Just branch out a bit. So, yeah, I shortened it down to SB737, which is much more neutral to a game, you know? You can look at SB737 and you can be like, you know, he could be just a vlogger, he could be a Minecraft Sonic player, he could be a Mario, you know, he could do any game, basically, you know? That's how that works, a very neutral name. So that's why I've become what I became that. I mean, it's not like a name that I greatly like. I mean, just because there's so many numbers, but it does have a bit of a ring to it, which is a good thing. But I mean, people call me SB. My friends, you know, YouTube friends know me as SB, so it'd be weird to change it at this point, because like that's just, you know, it's like changing your real name, you know, at this point. So I mean, SB will always stick, whether it'll be 737 forever, I don't know, but I've never found a better way to really replace it. So yeah, let's have a little look. What else we got here? And Red Frost Giant says, when and why did you start YouTube? So I started YouTube back in 2012, and it was just to kind of share my Sonic speedruns so people could see them and see how I did. And I wasn't exactly the best. I mean, eventually I went to get like world records at Sonic, but that's kind of why I wanted to share it, though, you know, just so people could see my content and hopefully be entertained by it. But I was never kind of, you know, ever intended to do Let's Plays or to, you know, I wasn't too bothered about the numbers, you know, like the subscribers at the time and stuff, and it did go up, you know, quite a bit from Sonic, but I wasn't too worried about it, really. We've got yeah, so that's the same question there. Q&A, am I married? No, I'm not married. Somebody said, when is my last video on your Let's Play? So this is from Gaming Owl Viral. Sorry I don't say the names. The other one back then was from Red Frost. I did say that, okay. So yeah, he says, when's my last video? I have no idea. Like, I'm going to keep, I assume he means by my Minecraft Xbox world. So I'm going to keep doing that for as long as I can. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly where it's going to go. Like, because a part of me wants to go into the Xbox One, but until you can share maps, I don't really want to, or download maps, because like, when I finish the series, I want to put it out for download so you guys can, you know, enjoy it and everything. Until I finish the series, that'll never happen. But you know, I can't really do that at this point if I go to Xbox One until they do that. So I don't know. But the last video, you know, I'll be hopefully still going strong in 500 episodes, you know, and everything. I'll just keep going for as long as people enjoy watching it. It's by far the most popular series, so that's definitely something I'm going to keep going. Somebody here says, so Lop Up says, SB, can you do another world tour? PS, you the best. Well, thank you very much. But another world tour. I am thinking about doing one. I mean, it kind of made sense to do one in like around 300 episodes as a special because it was like 200 episodes since the last one. But I don't know, Stampy did one on 300, and I get told I copy Stampy enough. I don't want to give people just another reason to say I do. You know, I try my best not to, basically. So, I mean, I probably won't do one. A large reason for that, but yeah, I'll just kind of keep on. Yeah, I mean, I'll do one at some point. It'll be another one for sure. But then when I've done that one, there probably won't be another one for a long time in the future, you know. So when I do it, I want to, you know, make sure I'm at a stage in my world where I'm really happy and ready for that tour. And I think there's still things to work on and keep building. I'd like to upgrade Penguin Towers a little bit more, maybe work on Penguin Towers. No, I just said that, Penguin Tower. I mean Candyland, and you know, all sorts of stuff like that. Let's have a little see. What else we got here? Do you say bad words? Says Arvin Ramsuckle. Nope, I never do. I mean, in general life, I don't really either. I'm just like a generally like child friendly, like full stop really. So, you know, I think it's just the way I was kind of brought up and everything and that. So, yeah, let's have a see. Somebody says, when did you meet Minigod and why? So I met Minigod through doing hide and seek. I think I'm Scott Jones asked me to join a hide and seek, and then he was there. He was on like 15,000 subs at the time, and I was really nervous. I didn't even know like it was him at first, and I found out it was, and yeah, I was pretty nervous when I found out, like just talking to him and stuff. And I know it's weird because now when I feel like if I talk to a YouTuber, like I had 2,000 subs at the time, and if I talk to a YouTuber with like for the first time with just like 1,000 subs, I don't know if this is definitely true, but maybe some of them are like kind of nervous to talk to me, you know. And like I'm like, well, I'm just me, you know. I'm nothing special or anything. I'm just like a normal person. I'm just the same guy I was when I had 1,000. But I don't know. I feel like when you talk to bigger channels, like if I was talking to Dan TDM, for example, I would be nervous. If I talked to any, you know, big YouTuber, I used to be nervous just talking to Big, you know, and like. And, you know, now, you know, because I know him and, you know, everything, I'm just like, well, he's just my mate, you know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know. I just something about, you know, because it's someone you watch and you're almost a fan, and from fan to friend, it's a weird gap. So, yeah, that's not really the question, but, and why? I kind of told you that and answered loads more there, didn't I? Let's have a little see. Will you do another long series like a 20 block challenge or Stampy Flat challenge, but different, like SB Flat challenge or something like that? It says BK Gaming. So, yes, I've just started Arctic Survival, so maybe you haven't seen that when you posted that question. That's very possible, but that's kind of started. I'm not going anywhere YouTube. I'm going to keep starting like new series and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I don't think there'll be any new series starting anytime soon because I've kind of got quite a few in the works. But like after me and Minigod finish series to say the Shulkers, something new will start there. After the Arctic Survival, something new will start there. There's just, you know, a little series here and there that'll start. And challenges with Death Ninjas should, all being well, be coming back. I think Death Ninjas kind of taking a break from YouTube, but we'll definitely be coming back and getting them consistent because I love doing them and you guys seem to love them as well. I just love making loads of crazy challenges, really. It's really fun. So what else we got here? What have we got here? If you quit, oh no, that's not a question. That was just a statement. Okay, we've got Shazlu Mountford who says, hey SB737, here's a few questions for you. What is your favorite food? Well, in Minecraft it's fish, but in real life, I really like burgers. There you go. What's my favorite music? I like listening to dance music and stuff like that. So yeah, I like Martin Garrix. I like Calvin Harris, Avicii. But I like a load of people. I like a lot of the chart stuff as well. So yeah, like I enjoyed Ed Sheeran's new album when that came out and stuff like that. So quite a lot of that. What is your favorite Disney movie though? That's hard. I used to really like Aladdin. That was really fun. I like all the kind of old school ones, you know, like 101 Dalmatians. I don't know, Aristocats. You know, all those kind of ones back then. I mean, not all of them are coming to mind, but yeah, that's one of my favorites, Aladdin. Yeah, I'm kind of just saying this on the spot. If I really thought about it, I could probably think of a better one. But let's go on. What's my worst fear? My worst fear. I don't really like small creatures. I don't like spiders. I don't like mice. I don't know. I don't like anything, yeah, small or anything like that, really. So I'm quite scared of them. I'm not really scared of the dark or anything like that, though. So yeah, I think that's I hate. Imagine if I just woke up and there was a giant tarantula on my like face, or even just on my bed. I would scream, like literally. I would be scared to death. So that's probably my biggest fear. I will say. Right, what else we got here? Dem says, my question is, why is your brother more funny than you? Well, from that clip, that is the most funniest clip ever, I know. So there, he's just, I don't know. He was obviously the funny one out of us both. There you go. What else have we got? Who was your inspiration to start YouTube? You're awesome. So my inspiration to start Minecraft, as a lot of you will kind of guess or to be able to tell, was heavily Stampy. So you can kind of tell from the start of that my Minecraft series, it was kind of very Stampy like. I'll be honest with you, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. So yeah, because I was just not very creative, not that original, you know, and I was just like, I just want to be like Stampy. Like that was literally my mindset. Like I want to have an awesome world, like, well, I call it awesome world, but I want to have an amazing world like his was my thinking, and that's what kind of happened, you know. And so at the start, you know, I did a lot of things like him, and over time I've tried to kind of branch away from it, but things at the core have kind of stuck. That's why I don't do the glass garden, because, you know, I get that many people telling me to copy me, and since I stopped doing that, since I copy him, sorry, so yeah, since I stopped doing that, it kind of lessened the amount of people, but I mean, I still get it, and, you know, and like, there's certain things that I've kind of stuck, and I understand we have very similar series, but I've tried to make it as different as I can, and you gotta bear in mind, we are playing the same game, you know, in survival let's play. Very few people do that on YouTube anyway, but I know other YouTubers who do let's plays and also get lots of people telling them, you know, you copy Stampy. So I think there is a lot of yeah, I think a lot of people get that, you know. Stampy was the first to do it, and you know, yeah, so that's my take on that. SB, what, so no, let me get this right. So what game do you like better, Murder Mystery or Hide and Seek? To just play Murder Mystery, I find like really fun, you know, we kind of just like have a laugh, you know, and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as the channel goes, Hide and Seek gets way better views now. It used to be different, like it was Hide and Seek, and then Hide and Seek went down, Murder Mystery came up, and then Murder Mystery's gone back down, Hide and Seek has come up. So, I mean, I'll probably make less and less Murder Mystery videos for a time, and Hide and Seek will go up. Video wise, and then I reckon the trends will probably swap again in the future, and Murder Mystery will come back up and stuff like that. But yeah, I think playing Murder Mystery is probably I enjoyed that more. But yeah, that's that. What else have we got? What's your favourite Sonic game? It would have to be Sonic Generations. What's your favourite console? Probably the Xbox 360, because I play on it pretty much every day for YouTube and everything like that. SB, how did you meet Foe and the rest of the crew? So yeah, I mean, I was always in the Minecraft community, and then we just kind of, yeah, like came together, like, because a lot of us knew each other and stuff like that, and I mean, people just kept kind of joining, and the Blocksmiths, I kind of just joined the Blocksmiths group, and yeah, basically kind of just grew from a few of us. Like, I know, I think a lot of them were in the Blocksmiths, in the Murder Mystery crew, and then I know Big B isn't, and Minigod isn't, I don't think Ant is now, I think he used to be, so a lot of us kind of went in from there. I don't think there's others, but a lot of them are in the Blocksmiths now, so that's kind of how I know a lot of people there, and they're all a great group now. Let's have a little look. What else have we got? This is great doing a second channel video, because I feel like a lot less pressure to try and edit it so well. Like, I kind of do want to edit it a lot, you know, this time, but it's like, SB, you know, I feel like I do too much almost in a way, and it's like, you guys just, you know, if you want to see this, you know, I'm not looking for views, I'm looking for, the second channel is all about just showing you guys extra stuff, you know, and behind the scenes, and some of you might find this boring, some of you find it interesting. Like, when I watch Stampy do a Q&A, I find it really interesting, you know, and he's just talking, or even the podcast that Squid and Stampy do, I find that really interesting as well, just people like sitting down and talking, and to them it might not be that interesting, you know, and it's the same thing here. I hope, you know, some of you will be interested in this, not all of you, but hopefully some of you. So I'm just kind of looking through these. Somebody said, which YouTuber would you like to do a series with? Personally, I prefer, not prefer, but I really enjoy doing series by myself, just from the fact that I can get down, get it done, and get big bulk, you know, videos done, and you know, be productive. But like, I really enjoy recording with other people as well. Like the series I do with Minigod is always a great laugh. Same with Night Fox, I'm really enjoying doing that series. So, you know, like, I don't know, I just enjoy doing videos with my friends, you know, there's this whole thing of like, well, I'd love to do a video with Stampy or Damn TDM or series name, but at the end of the day, they're YouTubers to me. They're not like friends, you know, because I don't know them, you know, they're just people that I am a fan of. So I don't personally want to go and you know, record series with them. You know, if they were my friends, then maybe it would be different, you know, because it's one thing to do a series with your friend, but, you know, it would be cool. It would definitely be cool, but, yeah, I mean, they seem all, like, really nice people, so, but unless I was friends with them, I wouldn't want to do a series. Like, for me, series is better with your friends, because you kind of bounce off of each other and stuff, and it'll be more entertaining than doing it with a bigger YouTuber, probably, you know? Like, they may be funny, maybe, I don't know, it depends, you just have to get used to these things, though, you know, but, yeah, I like I say, I mean, yeah, I'm happy with what I'm doing series-wise at the moment. Hi SB, I'm a small YouTuber and I like to get some tips on YouTube. So what I've personally found is very handy is get a good microphone. That's very important. You've got to always talk, if that makes sense. Don't stop talking. You know, if you're playing a game, try and talk as much as you can. And at first, you'll probably just like kind of really struggle, and you have to force things. You say stupid stuff, and you're like, "Why did I say that?" You know, it didn't make any sense. But you got to try, because it's those awkward silences that make a video a bit less entertaining. So that's one thing. Try and be enthusiastic. And you know, confidence comes, and you've just got to kind of keep looking at videos and looking at how you can improve it and stuff. And I'm still looking at my videos now and like being like, right, well, I want to try and do this more, and I can still improve in that department. As you see, like within the last few months, I've upgraded my lighting. You know, I've tried to get better quality in that department. So yeah, there's always improvement. You know, I've been doing YouTube for like 5 years technically. I mean, maybe not Let's Plays and stuff, but I'm still trying to improve and stuff. Like, I've been doing Let's Plays for at least nearly 3 years. So yeah, it's just all about constant improvement, and yeah, try and, yeah, I mean, if you're looking for growth, that's all about jumping on trends and stuff like that, and titling your videos right. I mean, at the moment, it seems like putting red arrows in thumbnails helps for views. You might notice that on my channel. Streaming is another great way to grow as a small YouTuber, I feel. So yeah, just make sure you do thumbnails as well, and edit your videos as well as you can. Make sure that your voice is never competing with the game audio or music in the background. Make sure that's always quiet. Too quiet is better than too loud, I personally find. Okay, what else we got? What do you like tomatoes? No, I don't really like tomatoes, to be honest. I like tomato ketchup, but not tomatoes themselves. What's your favorite animal? I would have to say, I don't know. That's a tough one. I used to always say hedgehog, but I don't know. I like my dog, my Jack Russell dog. That's probably my favorite animal, because I love my dog. How old are you? I am 19 as well. Let's see. Would you rather fly a chicken or a cow? I would rather fly a cow, because I wouldn't be able to. I don't think a chicken would be able to hold me up if it was flying. What inspired you to start YouTube? I think I kind of covered that. But I don't know. Yeah, I did kind of with the Sonic Speedruns. I guess that's the start of it. A lot of people ask who is my favorite person in the Murder Mystery Crew. I like them all equally. They're all great people, and I cannot choose between my friends. No, you could never do that. A lot of people ask as well, who's my favorite YouTuber? YouTubers I watch a lot. I watch DanTDM a lot. But not a lot, but if I'm gonna watch videos, you know, I always see how they're getting on and just kind of support their videos, I guess. I enjoy watching them, I guess. You know, like watching Stampy, PewDiePie every now and again, Joe Weller every now and again. Yeah, just bits and bobs. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch YouTube a great deal. I used to like watching KSI's videos, actually, when he used to do YouTube as well. What is your favorite video out of your Awesome World videos? I think I really enjoyed making the going to the Mars one. That was quite fun. I put a lot of work into it, and it kind of opened up the door for Cosmo to be in videos. So that was like a really nice thing, because I think you guys really like Cosmo. So that was a really cool part. Right, I've been going on for like 18 minutes or something crazy, so I need to keep going. What is your? I need to stop soon now. I'll go for like 20 minutes, something like that. What is your favorite? So who's your favorite YouTuber? We kind of covered that. Favorite block in Minecraft? It would have to be Slime. Is pretty cool. I like Slime. To build with, Quartz. Quartz is such a nice looking block, I'll be honest with you. We've done that other one. This is just so uncut. It's like I'm doing a live stream, but not live, isn't it? I'm just kind of looking, because a lot of them I've kind of answered at this point. What is your favorite slime? My favorite slime. I don't know if you mean real life slime, because I don't know any real life slimes, but in Minecraft, my favorite slime is the little baby ones, if you mean what size. I don't know. What else have we got here? Do you like milk and cookies? To be honest, I like cookies. Milk, I don't really like milk on its own. Like, I wouldn't just drink a glass of milk. I'm not a big fan of that personally. So, yeah, that's that. I mean, I like it on cereals and stuff, but milkshakes I'm not that keen on either, to be honest. Somebody says, why did you stop Creative Craft? Do more Creative Craft on Sundays. Basically, I don't know. It was really kind of... It was kind of hard to do, basically. It was quite hard work, and that's not me just saying I'm lazy, but I kind of do so much, and like I find things where I build in videos are really hard. So to do 2 Awesome World videos where I build and then do a Creative Craft, I feel like I was pulling out of the Awesome World ones, and I want to kind of bring them up rather than let them suffer for Creative Craft. So that's kind of why I stopped, and it wasn't exactly getting like good views for the amount of work it took. I know that kind of sounds bad, like that, not that, you know, like all I care about is views, but you know, if a video doesn't do well views wise, but you're putting a lot of effort into it, that tells me that I could post something else which more people enjoy. And I know there are people out there who specifically Creative Craft may have been their favorite series, and I apologize for you guys, but yeah, I kind of have to do what the majority enjoy. So I'm sorry that it stopped, but yeah, there you go. What else have we got here? Have you so Toothy's Hip says, have you ever thought about having helpers in your awesome world? Yes, I have thought about it, and in a sense I have started to have them, but one thing that's made me kind of shy away, 2 things really. First of all, I like recording Awesome World on my own. It's just easy. It's, you know, I can just do it any time where I'm relying on people. Secondly, I hate to ask other YouTubers to help me with videos like that. Like, I feel like I'm taking up their time, wasting their time. So if I ever do anything like that, I'll either find some way to do it by myself, by taking cuts and fancy editing and stuff like that. That's what I did a lot for the rocket launch in the Mars video and stuff like that. I just did it by myself with 2 Xboxes. Or I'll get my sister or my brother to help me. So obviously they don't have all the time in the world to just help me every day. So that's why I didn't really do helpers. But now Cosmo's in there, I kind of need to have him in there a lot because he's living in my world now. So yeah, I kind of have got him as a help, and it is very helpful. You can get a lot more done, and they can kind of do the boring bits while you do the interesting bits in the build. So yeah, I don't know. Like when I do make a decision in Awesome World, I do always think, is this gonna make me look like a copy stampy? And I try to avoid that as much as possible. You notice I don't build things that he builds. Like, he has a dentist, he has a hairdresser's, he has, I don't know, he has a lot of things like that kind of a thing, and I try to avoid doing them, but he does a lot of things after I've done as well, so there's always going to be that overlap, because again, we're building kind of the same things, if you know what I mean. But I would never copy his minigames either. Like, if he makes a minigame, I wouldn't, and I want to make a minigame, I'll never do anything remotely similar. So whilst we do the same style, I'd never copy him directly. That's my take on it anyway, you know? Copying someone is like, literally, if I recreated his minigame, like, you know, I don't know, I'm trying to think of some random, Whale of a Time, for example. If I made a minigame where I am being shot out of something and landing in hoops, personally, I think that's copying. But the way I do it, it's not as bad as that, you know? So that's my take on the copy stamping thing, which maybe, I don't know, I feel like almost I should make an entire video on the copy and stamping thing, because it is one of the most commented things. That and the glass garden and bring back SB Sundays. Well, I already did the SB Sundays thing, so yeah, that's that. And I think we'll leave it at that. Yeah, I've kind of just scrolled through them, but I actually really enjoyed this. I'm going to be honest with you. Not many people might not watch this, but it was kind of, yeah, it was just fun to kind of talk, and I really did enjoy it. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I guess you can leave more questions in the comments, and I'll try and get to them in a future one. I'm going to try and go through more questions on this SB Sundays as well. Loads of people ask questions in the comments of, like, the next SB Sundays after that, the Q&A SB Sundays. I don't know why, because I didn't ask for it, but it's like one person asks a question, and then loads of people continue asking. I've had that before in Q&A, so yeah, I'll just kind of get through them. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, as I said, and yeah, hopefully I will see you guys next time.